Hello traders, this is Marek from Trading Academy. Again, I'm really glad to welcome you at today's stream. This stream will be special because we will look at how we do trade stocks and we will share with you one of our patterns, and definitely this is why you must stay here because this pattern is working. It is able, with this pattern we are able to make money on the stock markets. This is why we are using this pattern, and we would like to give this pattern for you for free. You can get inspired, you can get, let's say, you can get some materials you can working on, or you can subscribe us to our social media channels and find out more about us, or you can go to our webinar, or you can go to our course for different strategies, or just course for trading stocks. This was just fast beginning. Stay here and fast introduction who we are and who I am. We are a team of professional traders. We trade cryptocurrency, stocks, futures, and forex. And also, we upload regularly our content of real trades, weekly results to our social media channels like this: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So really valuable content for you for free, and also articles on our web, trading techniques, economic situation, comments, and so on. So really interesting information for you for free. Just go there, check it out this, because it's valuable information. You can use it for real trade scenarios, and you can make money based on that, as we do. Also, who I am, my name again is Marek. I've been trading futures full time for 2 years now. I'm trading also stocks, cryptocurrencies, and forex. We are mainly day traders, but also we use swing trading techniques, also kind of hedging techniques, and so on. Really interesting information for you. We are sharing with you. So this was fast introduction. I believe this was, I think, all what I wanted to mention. And if you will have any question during this stream, just put your question in the chat, and I will be checking the chat for sure, and I will be happy to answer your question 100%. So no questions so far. So I believe we can just start with the webinar, and it is about, again, why you should day trade stocks, and I will provide the reasons, my personal reasons why I do that and why I focus on this market. Definitely, you can ask there any question. There will be more general stuff, and you can imagine then the reasons why I am doing that. So, why you should watch this webinar? If you are not familiar with stocks markets, we will explain you why you should be interested in. And if you are more familiar with the stock markets, it is perfect because we will explain you some of our trading techniques we are using, and you can apply this on the stock markets just right now, and or after the webinar. And we will teach one of our exclusive patterns we successful trade on the stock markets, as mentioned at the beginning of this stream. So webinar structure. Firstly, I will explain my reason why I trade stocks. Then we will solve the problem for you, and it is like selecting stocks for day trading, because we have more than 7,000 stocks to trade, and we like to show one of our filter we are using for selecting the hot stocks to trade, where is much more likely that you will make money in the end. And one of our 8 patterns we are using for trading stocks, and tips how to improve your trading based on the knowledge we provide you and more. And then we will show you the program for serious traders we are would like to run for people who are interested in trading. Our goal is sharing information with people like the basic one, but for more interested person who would like to push his career on, let's say, higher level, be professional trader. We would like to give this kind of people much more knowledge. We would like to share with him also our coaching program, and to make them, let's say, in the end, make them profitable traders, professional traders. So this is our goal, and this is why we are doing that. I believe that everybody is able to do that, if is he able to learn and work with, on her or himself. So let's go to the reasons. No question so far, perfect. So the reason why I trade stocks. So for me particularly, I like trading stocks for the reason that uh, it is specific time of period of trading. I know that the stock exchange is opening at exact time every day, and it's more likely that I will make money in the first 2 hours. And so this is why main trading focus during the day, and then I'm finished. Then I'm done, and I am effective at the time. I'm able to make or I am able to make few $1,000 generally in few hours. So this is why I like trading stocks. Also, again, there are the best opportunities after open, and the stock markets are usually moving with high range after opening. So you are able to, or you should focus on the after, let's say, the movement after the open because there is much more likely that you will make money because of the movement. You need movement as a trader. And last thing. One of the last thing I like about this regular hours is that also I can use this for scalping SME. I trade also stock indexes, US stock indexes in that case. Also, best opportunities are in 2 hours. So I just switch my screens on and I'm checking all scenarios on the market, stock market, SME market, SME exchange. Really, I think it's a very effective way how to trade. And also, when I was, let's say, trading cryptocurrencies and forex, I found that sometimes that I was not able to maintain my schedule of the day, and because I just get stuck in some market, for example, for some analysis, or I wanted to find something more. Maybe it is familiar for you also that it is happening to you. In this case, I wanted to have my time schedule, let's say, more precise to manage it. And stock markets, because of this regularity of trading hours, it is able to achieve through that. I'm able to achieve this more precise timing through trading stocks and SME because I have my, let's say, 2 hours for that, and then I'm finished and I'm moving for something else, maybe to check forex markets or go somewhere else. So definitely this is like good reason why to be more focused on stock markets, precise regular hours, more effective time. Other reason I would like to let's say share with you is centralized exchanges. What does it mean, centralized exchanges? What does it mean, centralized exchange? If you are familiar, you can type your answer into the stream. If not, I will move on, but just type to make sure that you understand it correctly. So no question so far. So I will try to explain for you. Uh, It means that there is no other competing market in that case for financial instrument you would like to trade. So, for example, in stock, it means that in, let's say, in stock terminology or futures terminology, it means that this particular instrument like stock or stock index, it's traded only on one exchange. It can be New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq, depends on, let's say, on the rules. But this is why it's called centralized exchange. There's no other exchange like in case, for example, if you compare this forex, in forex you have many exchanges, and it is not centralized exchange where you can trade only in this specific pair or at one place through whole world. So in that case, centralized exchange, it is this case that the stock is traded on only one exchange, and there are a few benefits from that. The first one is that you can work with precise volume and price on the exchange. It means that, for example, if you are trading forex on some, let's say, if you are trading, there are many brokers there, of course, and every broker can provide you different price, a little bit different price. But in case of stock, it isn't possible. You have many brokers, but in the end, the trade is done or it's traded. The exchange is made on stock exchange with the same price, so only at one place, meaning that you have precise price and you have precise volume, and you can use this information about volume for your trading, because then you can spot market makers or big hedge funds traders or big traders, and we would like to trade with smart money, of course. This is why centralized exchange is better for that. Let's look at another slide and another reason. Other reason why I trade stocks, it is volatility and trend. People usually start trading forex because you can open account with, let's say, a few bucks, and you can just play with, let's say, with some orders and so on. But it is not professional trading. And in case if you'd like to make money, you need price movement, and where it is likely to happen. It is likely to happen on stock markets. Forex market is more, let's say, stabilized market, because you know usually pairs are traded in some consolidation, and in, for example, sometimes it can happen that central bank can interfere the market and they can just move the, let's say, the price of the pair in their favor, based on politics or any economic reason, and but it is only few percentage. So in case of forex you need to use big leverage, and also there are, I don't think there are many players there. There's banks, really smart algorithms, and so on. And in stock markets, it is not so, let's say, often. So in that case, what I like about stock markets, it is that you can trade with a trend. And just look at this chart I'm just sharing with you. It is stock index Nasdaq, and did you see that from a long-term perspective since 2012, Nasdaq was traded around about, you see, about $2,000. Nowadays it is about $7,800. So you see that you have an idea that how it is possible to make money, because you are focusing on main trend, and usually in forex you see this kind of like movements, but not like one directed movement in case of Nasdaq. So or stocks in general. So it's better to maintain with the trend, and just like surfer, you will just go. You are ready to surf in line with waves, and you just join the wave and go with stock. So this is why I love trading stocks. It's much easier for me to join the big movement, and from long-term perspective, you should have a little bit better results than trading on the forex. Let's move to other slide. And the main reason I like, but I didn't want to mention at the beginning, but it's very important, and it is diversification for long-term perspective. In general, if you are like day trader or scalper, you would like to cover the many markets as possible, which is likely to, let's say, move in your favor, that you are able to make money from different markets, different strategies, and this is why I like trading stocks. For forex or cryptocurrencies, I like, well, definitely for cryptocurrencies, I like to trade, let's say, swing strategies more, and more, let's say, waves of capitalization, be more in line with, let's say, a longer period of time, and use hype for my speculation. But in case of forex, I more, let's say, trading, let's say, swing trades, also scalp trades, everything there. But there are and I'm checking many pairs, but there are not always great opportunities every day. But in case of stocks, you can trade just for one day, open your trade during the day for 2 hours and close the trade. Like it's very easy based on the fundamentals we provide you on this webinar. And also, after some time, you can learn how to spot hot stocks for long-term perspective. So, in case you are a trader, usually you must watch the activity of central banks and what they are doing. And in that case, you can use it for stock market speculation for long-term perspective because now you are able to check the cycles of the economic, and based on that you can select your stock you would like to, for example, hold for a long time. And then, like Warren Buffett, you just choose your stocks based on some, let's say, analysis you would like to go through. It can be earnings, some financial indicators about, let's say, talking about liabilities and uh, like passive active and really interesting information which stocks can provide you and you can learn during the trading, and you can use this information for your long-term speculation, which I actually like very much. And in the end it forced me to do that. So this is why you should focus on that. You will find other way of diversification, not only day trading, but in the end you will find interesting information for your long-term speculation, for your investment speculation. I am just checking question if there is. Okay. One other thing what I like about stocks again from in terms of long-term perspective, it is that you will be much more wiser in case of your personal savings. You know, like today, many companies, insurance companies, offers you different kind of, let's say, pension program to save money, but in the end, it depends on the stock usually, or the funds are depends on different kind of, let's say, you have like pension fund for stocks, you can have a fund for uh, let's say the market which is focused on uh, like let's like buildings and so on. And I think this is not good. Let's say if you are speculating only on Wall Street, let's say what they offer you, but you should, let's say, play Wall Street game also, not what they offer to retail, but for example, if you are more familiar with real estate, you know that also funds there, it's very depends on economic situation, and everybody, I think, can remember 2008, what happened with real estate, what happened with stocks and everything. And this is why you need to be money wise in case of, let's say, your investment, and you should more think like trader in that case. So this is also the course I would like to, let's say, give you this knowledge is about not only about let's say trading, but you can use this information for long-term speculation and let's say for your family saving and be more money-wise person. And let's go to the practical part. The fifth reason I like trading stocks is that there is fast kind of potential stock to trade. It is based on our competitive advantage, and our competitive advantage is liquidity. We open, as a retail trader, we can open a small position in line with smart money, and nothing happen. So this is really, really interesting information for us because we are able to open and close position whenever we want, and not like let's say big players. And big players must think more wisely, or have to think more wisely about their timing of entries and exits, and how to get in a position, accumulate, and so on. And for us, this is much more easier. We made a system based on, let's say, easy calculation, and for us, very important to locate intraday trader who has value 100 to 2000 shares per trade. And our share pricing should be from $5 to 150. Why? Because it's more volatile, it's more capitalized, and in that case, you are much more able to, or you are much more likely that you will make money there. And based on that, we can calculate minimum average volume for our, let's say, stock, and it should be 1 million shares volume. So we need to focus on stocks which has at least this volume per day. And if you just imagine how much, let's say, candles we have during the day, it is 390 candles for 1 minute chart, and the average amount based on this 1 million shares should be 1,500 shares for 1 minute candle. And it means that if you would like to open the trade, for example, with at least 1 million 100 shares traded per day, uh, it means that you are able to open 20% of sorry, 2,500 shares. It is about more than 400. So it's very, it is actually 500 shares. So you are able to open 500 shares very easily on this stock market, and even more if you are trading, let's say, the market with higher volume. This is our competitive advantage to open trade whenever we want. Okay, is there any question? I will just wait for the question because this is maybe a more, let's say, confusing part about the maths, but it won't be, you know the filter 1 million shares and the 20% of 1 minute volume, average volume. It should be okay for you. I will just drink a coffee. And let's move to another part I would like to share with you and how we are searching stocks. First of all, uh, how to locate, let's say, hot stocks in that case. We use briefing.com. It's very nice web page for, let's say, manual searching, and you can go to the calendars, earnings, and you can find the stocks which are hot today. And we always check the stocks before the open. For today, you see that it was Pepsi. We share with you our idea of Pepsi today on the stream, and also you can check the yesterday after the close. And like here, these stocks for today, today is 9th of July, as you see, and after the close, these stocks will be in play for tomorrow because the price change of the earnings was not already counted into the price. So we need to check these stocks for today, and we have 9 stocks to in play for tomorrow. And just before applying the filter about volume, and let's look also what will be tomorrow before the open. And before the open tomorrow, we have two stock. It will be Angio Dynamics and MSC Industrial. What we usually like to trade is good catalyst. In this case, in case of Pepsi, it was this positive earnings. Consensus was 1.51, but actual one is 1.54. So you see that based on this information, maybe market makers or big players would like to speculate on long in case of Pepsi. So this is our basic search tool how we would like to trade or what kind of stocks we would like to trade. Other tool we're using is Finways.com. If you look at this tool, just go to let's say this field and you can put the company name or ticker. And for example, for tomorrow, I would like to check if, for example, Helen of Troy is going in line with our rule of daily average volume. And let's look. Daily average volume is less than 1 million, and this stock is not interesting for us to trade, meaning that there is not enough volume to open enough amount of shares, and also there is likely to happen then there shouldn't be so interesting movement. So let's look another, for example, uh, Kush CEO, Kush Kushko, I believe, not perfect. Levy, okay, Levy, Levi Strauss, perfect. Levi Strauss, you see that the average volume is above 1 million shares per day. So this stock will be in play tomorrow, and just put your stock to your watch list for tomorrow and do your technical analysis for that. Maybe we will share you the stock for you in the stream if there will be tomorrow about stocks. So you see that how easy it is to find the stock. First of all, we checked briefing.com, and then we checked Finways, the stock on finways.com, and we are searching the high volume stocks, which is more likely to provide us nice trading opportunities. We need liquidity, we need safe opening and exit with no slippage. Okay, you can ask now any question you want if you have, and if you will have, it will be very nice because I would like to discuss more deeply about stack selection. Maybe you have more ideas about that. We also use different techniques of searching stacks, of course. This is one of our basic method, and this is also we would like to share with anybody for free. Okay, if there is no question, I will be checking for, of course. Let's back to our presentation. I just went through our reason why I do like trading stocks. Again, you saw that I like particularly that regular hours, diversification, trending, volatility. I believe that it makes sense to trade stocks for sure. And now, please be more focused because we will share with you one of our patterns we are trading on stocks market, and this pattern is able to provide you, let's say, a setup for making money. In long term, you will be making money, so just focus on that. First of all, let's look how it looks like. You see this beautiful picture, and this is like pattern you can trade 2 hours per day, and you are able to make money there. First of all, how is this pattern working? This pattern is working based on spotting big players. We need to trade in line with smart money, and always we share with you in our streams, for example, trading cryptocurrencies, how we use smart money techniques in case of capitalization, or in our webinar in Forex, how we are using our horizon pattern for spotting really interesting information for you. So, like information for you for selecting nice levels where money makers or let's say uh, market makers are opening their position. This case, this is very similar. So first of all, after exchange is open, we see impulsive movement. And why it is impulsive movement? What is behind? You need to check what is behind the movement of the price change. If there is big movement, it means that there are traders or there is consensus, let's say, between traders, or there is some big trader who is able, or in general is able to push the stock in one direction. In this case, you would like to be on the side of this big player, don't you? So This is why we need to always check impulsive movement, and means that big players are there, and we would like to go in line with this predatory direction of the first momentum movement. The other thing, should I open the trade directly after I see this impulsive movement? This is a really good question, and I believe you cannot or you shouldn't, because you don't know how deeply or how deep the pullback will be. In this case, we need to wait for first pullback. You see in the second type. And this is first pullback, and but we do not enter the pullback at first place. We share this pattern because it's very safe pattern to trade, and we want to make sure that beginner is able to make money with, let's say, more basic stuff, and then if he's able to learn that, then he can carry on with more advanced stuff and trade more aggressive patterns with, let's say, deeper or higher skill. So in that case, we do not trade. We are waiting for the pullback, and you know make sure, and we need to make sure in this pullback that the big player is still there, that we would like to trade with him, and we need to wait for another movement, impulsive movement up, and ideally this movement should break some important level. It is not mandatory, but to be much more safer with your money, this could be, let's say, daily level. You see day one level, and if you see happening this, that market is above, just don't buy stock, don't get into the position, don't get into the position directly. Be money wise, be more precise, and wait for like number 4 or point number 4. Step number 4, it is pullback. Step number 4, you see that after this pullback to this level, we can check the volume here, and we can use the edge of the decentralized exchange, that it can provide you the exact volume, precise volume, not like in forex, not like in cryptocurrency field. In stocks field, you are working with centralized volume, and you have precise volume of all players involved. And if you see here that volume is rising, and you see the fractal here, meaning, or in other words, you see rounding bottom there, you can speculate on long in that case. And where you would put your stop loss? This is my question. And what will be your potential of the trade? Can I ask you? Can I try, or can I just question you a little bit and let's say force you to think about that? Okay, no answer. So I will help you. In that case, we would like to put stop loss below this let's say macro consolidation, below this local minimum. And in that case, we just wait for volume, fractalized form, and our entry point is when we see that the closure of this candle is above this consolidation with bigger volume. You are safe to go. And yeah, why we do use pullback? Because if you would open trade here, for example, you need to count with the pullback to this level at least, and meaning that you are just risking this big amount. But if you get position here or here, you are just risking this one. So in that case, you would risk twice more, and this is why we need to wait for pullback. Don't try to catch a market, fight for the price, and be prepared to trade our pattern here based on the Our prerequisites we share with you, are the steps we share with you. You see that how easy it is. It is about the mechanical rules. You can build it into your playbook, and you just playbook the situation, and you will be able to make money for sure. So this is our pattern for longing. You can use this pattern also for shorting, and this pattern gives you the same risk reward ratio, the same reward. This is really nice pattern to trade for both sides. I'm just checking question if there is. I hope that you found this very valuable and this pattern is really working on real charts. Definitely go to our YouTube channel and you will see in the weekly results how we are using this pattern. Somewhere there must be some of the trades we traded with this pattern, and you can just check how it is working. But I would like to show you also some example screens we did for you in that case, and how easy it is. You see, first first step here, impulsive movement up. We have this important level. You see here that market rejected this level before, but we've seen this pullback. Then we see this momentum up, like number three here, and after that is formed, price is uh, accepted above this important level. You see the acceptance here. You see now that pullback, and finally we see big volume fractal is formed. This is our entry point to enter the market here, and now we can go with nice risk reward ratio, stop loss below this local minimum, and you can go much further. So very nice opportunity to trade. Also, you can see this from long-term perspective. Also here from this, and this how it is working. So you were able to make a lot of money there, and depends on the position, how big trader you are. But you are able to trade 20% of 1 minute average volume. So I believe that you could open here in MOS more than 1,000 shares. So nice opportunity to trade for sure. Let's look on. Let's look at another example. It is again okay. Another example is uh, FTNT, and you see now short position here. We just went directly down with impulsive movement down. So I see some pullback here, but there is no retest of this, let's say this zone. There was not, we have still some space, you see that. But what happened next? Pull back down. We don't want to just sell it here directly, but we are waiting for another push to make sure that big players are involved. And then we need to wait for step number four, pullback. Pullback to this level, as mentioned, and you see big volume here, big players are just getting the position, and then you are able to open the trade directly with low risk. You see stop loss above local maximum, and you can hold this position for a while. And you see at market till here, I believe till here, you were able to make so much reward in case of comparison. This is what you were speculating on, and this is, let's say, show it in this blue. This is your stop loss. So you see the difference between risk and reward, and the pattern offers you. So this pattern is really nice to trade. It's easy to trade. You have 4 steps to trade it, and yeah, we just share with you the filter, how you should select your stock to trade, and the pattern, how you are able to make money with that. Select your stock, go to Fininvest, filter the liquidity threshold 1 million, traded share on average, and then go and just check your stock, check the levels, and find this pattern, and you are able to make, let's say, nice money, and you can get familiar with trading or day trading stocks. This is what we do here, and this is what we share with you now. I would like to give you some tips after these examples, and how to improve your trading in general. And for us, it's very, let's say, important to may, let's say, to have positive impact on traders and for people around us. And definitely, I believe that you do not or you will not make a mistake if you go to our social media channels like new pattern of price action here on Facebook. We upload regularly our articles about different topics, trading techniques, stocks, forex, future cryptocurrencies. Interesting information for you, also trading scenario setups. You can take horizon strategy. Instagram, it's more about, let's say, scenarios and how it did it work out. But we put there also interesting articles and maybe some photos from our office. So really interesting information for you how we are working there. And Horizon Trading YouTube channel. I think no words needed. I already mentioned weekly results, trade breakdowns, streams like that. You can ask here any question you want, and you can make advantage of that for free. Just we share with you the patterns you are able to, which are working, and you are able to make money there on the markets. And at least another thing, at it is last one, Twitter. I think Twitter also very interesting information because I like very much Twitter because I am more linked to other traders. It is for me like more social media channel for traders. Really interesting topics there also. A post, and we put there also study scenarios, different kind of, let's say, view or situation from different traders also. Interesting information for you for free, how we are perceiving the actual markets. Really go there, learn from us, a lot of information for free, valuable information for free, trading content for free. And another tip I would like to give you, inbuild the knowledge I just shared with you into your strategy. Like if you do not trade stocks, think about that and try to inbuild. Just open some demo account for free. Uh, for example, United Traders, it is possible, and you can just play with stocks based on this pattern we share with you. Try to implement new strategy, and I think you will make nice percentage per year just trading stocks, and you will be much more familiar in regards of investment strategy. You know how stocks are moving. You are more in touch with the market and also of the politics of central banks because central banks really. Uh, impact stock markets strongly, very strongly, more than I believe more than GDP results in the end. So money, because banks use this quantitative easing for speculating on the Wall Street, and in that case, it's really interesting for banks to, let's say, use this money for their traders and make money there again. So this is why we share this knowledge for you, and because money do not belong only belongs to banks. I believe it belongs also for retail, for ordinary people like me and you. Also, if you are trading forex and you have time during the New York Stock Exchange opening, use it also this time for trading in 2 hours. You are able making money. It's very easy how to find your stock. It's like few minutes and you have your stocks in play. And also, you just waiting for your pattern, so you can put your alert there during your working days, during your job, and you make more money than in your job for sure, I believe. So really interesting information for you. We just share with you. And for more serious traders, I would like to use this opportunity to share with you one of our trading program we would like to run for traders serious about stock market, and it is uh, let's say program for for traders who would like to be more involved, more interactive. We like be more interactive with people. We do not sell the programs which are like, okay, just here and this is just here, or listen to us and this is all. We are interacting with people. I am always asking my students if they are if they are understanding everything. Do you understand it? Is it clear for you? Okay, this is your homework. I will check your homework next day or next week, and so on, so on. So this is very important for us to make sure that people are understanding content properly, because in reality people do not, and this is why we would like to have, or we have very, let's say, high success rate in comparison with another programs which are on the internet, like for free or for low cost. So this is why we do that, and this is why also we would like to have positive impact. Even we are professional traders, we would like to have positive impact on the industry and people around us. So, first point, learning from the actual situation of the markets. As mentioned, or you see on the streams, we share with you this our trading scenario and the program. We will go more deeply. I will explain you the exact patterns we trading. This was only one of our pattern we are using on the stock market. We have more, 8. And also, you will have access to the classes records. After every class, you will have a chance to just, in case you miss it or you would like to remind the stuff we went through the class, or you would like to repeat for, let's say, better learning, to make sure that you understand it correctly. All classes are available for you, recordings are available for you, and after class directly we always share this with the students for lifetime. Tutorial and classes how to trade on exchange with leverage will show you how we are trading on brokerage accounts, and also we'll show you how to manage, let's say, on real time with real markets, how I am working with the orders and so on, leverage, why you cannot short the stock and so on, what is the insurance or the what is the rate of stocks in case like interest rates of shorting and so on. Really interesting information for you. You can watch us trading real money with strategies we share with you and learn, obviously. This is what we do. Today I have classes with students and I share with you one of my patterns and how I open trade there, and now I'm in open profit. They saw that. Uh, this is what we do here, and also we'll review your trades every lesson. Um, After every lesson you will get a homework, and after you must be disciplined as a trader. You must do your homework. I will check it, and you will have feedback from us, from me, and I will make sure that you understand the thing correctly and you are able to analyze markets with the same telescope, with the same sight as we do. And one of the last thing, and I think that individual approach, it's obvious for more serious traders. We also uh, we also check, let's say, we also do coaching. So for somebody who's more, let's say, experience, have 10 years or more in, let's say, or maybe less, like 2 years, few years, but he's able to trade also, let's say, real money, and not and he's not more successful, but he's, let's say, some skills there. We would like to polish his skills, just adjust, train him and coach him for sure. We have people who were trading at proprietary desk for 10 years, trading experience with clients money. This is not fun, this is professional trading. So this is why we also are able to offer that, and we have still some capacity for that. So I think you can take advantage of that. I believe that it is limited and we are growing very, very rapidly. So I believe this is all for today. I am just checking the question, and I think that you have an idea what we just shared with you and how you can use it. Definitely try inbuild this pattern into your strategy. The scheme you can use, like scanning and filtering based on liquidity. And again, I would like to use this opportunity for, let's say, last question if you have. And meanwhile, I will talk more about our, let's say, again, content, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Find our content there, our weekly results, how we are making money. Usually we are positive, or let's say 9% of time every week. Also, we upload our breakdown trades like forex, stocks, cryptocurrencies, futures, with tape reading techniques. Also, really, it's for free. Like many trading techniques, also with indicators, you can see how it is possible to make money there. And oh, like lastly, maybe I can mention that articles are also very interesting. I always like to read these articles about economic situation and also different point of trading perception, like scalping techniques based on trend lines and so on. We post this article there. For me, it was very, let's say, informative. Okay. And also, anybody who is more interested in our trading, go to our course. You have, let's say, you have also testing lesson with me. You can go there and you will see what you will learn and what you are able to learn there, and what kind of offer we make for people. We do this for people. So I believe it is all for today. No questions so far. So thank you very much again for watching. And again, thank you for your time for this special webinar. I wanted to share with you the knowledge there. And meanwhile, I wish you take the best trades on stocks and see you soon at another opportunity webinar or stream. Bye.